Welcome to a brand new episode of Backstage 360. We will celebrate a dance icon on Snack in a Movie and introduce you to a new book series. Musical guests will be SC Mira and Ralph will rock it out at our Shaw TV studios. But first, you'll never guess who I bumped into at the hair salon. You never know who's sitting beside you at the beauty salon, but today I look across. Al Simmons. Wow, I didn't know you came to the same beauty salon.
Hello, Tracy.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Well, let's remove these.
How do I get out of this thing?
You lift up.
There, how do I look? How's my hair?
It's beautiful.
It's good. It turned out nice.
Very beautiful.
Hey, listen, do you mind if I toot my own horn for a while?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I'm afraid.
There we go.
Okay.
You know, this thing, I built this horn so that it would come off. It comes on and off easily, but it's a little tight these days. Ever since I was appointed a member of the Order of Manitoba.
Wow.
It's a little bit snug getting it on and off of my head.
And then I think another award, a Juno Award, and most recently, So You Think You Can Act.
Yes, but you know what? But prior to all of those, I was a Paul Harris Fellow, which is a Rotary Club Award. This is the award right there.
Wow, take a look at that.
Oh, yes. There it is. A Paul Harris Fellow, and yes, a Juno Award, and this is the Juno Award.
My goodness, you brought everything with you today.
I did.
When I told you this is a celebration of your career.
Celebration of Al, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were going to bring everything.
But you know, of course I do, because you know how some people travel with selfie sticks and they take pictures of themselves all the time? I don't have one of those. I have one of these things here that wherever I go, I can applaud for myself. Yay, Al! Good for you, Al. Oh, Al, we love you, Al.
Okay, so
stop it now, stop.
Let's do a flashback. How did you even become a funny guy?
Well, wait, you casually mentioned my other awards. Now, the So You Think You Can Act award, I brought that with me as well. Now, this is the award that I got for defeating Tracy, who was my arch rival. Oh, we got it backwards.
Yes,
there we go.
got it backwards. Yes.
You were my arch rival in that, and
I don't know.
You did some pretty good acting, but my trick was I overacted. That was what they were looking for. They're looking for the overacting. And the other award that I got is I was the 2005 gold medal winner in the 2005 World Championship zucchini race.
What is a zucchini race?
Well, we raced zucchinis, but they didn't give me an award. They couldn't even find a suitable zucchini, so they gave me this pickle instead. So I figured that would be okay.
Oh my goodness.
That's a nice award. And it's lasted as well.
It is.
And what was the other one? A restaurant in my hometown of Enola, Manitoba named a hot dog after me. The Al Simmons hot dog. Now the problem is they went out of business a month after they introduced my hot dog. I don't think it was anything to do with me. Anyway.
Oh. All right, so were you always this funny? Were you always a card?
I think that we'd have to ask my sister and brother, but I would say my dad was a big inspiration. My dad was a funny fellow. He was quite serious a lot of the time. He looked quite serious, but he always dressed like Al Capone. He looked like Al Capone. Whoa. He dressed with the fedora hat and the trench coat, and he liked the persona of Big Al. He was a big, heavy-set man. We'd walk down Portage Avenue as a family, and people would be yelling across the street, "Hey, Big Al! Hi, Big Al!" to him. And anyway, he acted like a goof at home, at the office. At the drop of a hat, he'd be goofy.
Wow.
And so I learned a lot from him, but brothers and sisters as well, we fooled around a lot at home.
So you got a big family though too.
Yeah, big family of eccentrics, aunts and uncles, and that were really silly all the time. And an aunt probably inspired me. My Aunt Margaret said to me, "Albert, you're really good at mugging. Mugging is making faces." So, and her husband, my Uncle Jim, gave me an award. Not really an award, but after he died and she died, my cousins gave me this case, which is such a cool carrying case. This is my uncle's veterinarian case.
Like, how old would this be?
Probably from the 20s.
Amazing.
In the 30s. He was a veterinarian, traveled all around, Jim English, traveled all around rural Manitoba, looking after cattle and stuff like that. And they gave me this, and I used it in a video.
What do you do with your rocks? What do you do with your rocks? Allow me to investigate. When your rocks accumulate, what do you do with your rocks?
I've used it lots of times on stage because
I call it your tickle trunk.
It's quite a characteristic thing.
It certainly is. Now, if you look at everything you've done, Al, I mean,
let's do
highlights.
that.
Highlights.
Where is it?
Highlights for you.
The highlights. Well, I would say. This is a definite highlight, being on this show with you, but I would say it started early in my career. I was quite shy, except at home. I'd fool around with mom and dad and aunts and uncles, but at the age of 13, I joined the Air Cadets. And when I was in Air Cadets, I went right from being a leading aircraftsman all the way up to being a second lieutenant and an instructor. And all the way through there, I learned how to be a leader in a way, or to be in front of people and not be shy, and learn how to speak to people. I must say that I never really learned how to be a leader. One of my last functions in Air Cadets was I was in charge of all of the squadrons in Winnipeg. We had a parade around the legislative buildings, and I marched in front of, I was leading the parade, I was marching in front. I should have found out where we were going. I knew we were going to go around the building. I didn't know which way, so I led them, and I took them this way, and then somebody pointed, no, so we went like this. So everybody
like
following
lemmings,
me was going like this all the way along.
Oh.
Yeah, big lesson learned.
You've remained in Winnipeg. You've built, you have generations of fans, you know. And
that's right.
What is the secret between you and Fred Penner? How do you guys do it?
Well, you know, the big secret is that I love what I do. And I love kids, I love performing, I love making people laugh, so that's the big thing for me. And anytime I'm on a show like this, and I talk about like a career retrospective kind of thing, people always assume, oh, he's retiring. Did you hear Al's I'm not retiring.
No.
I'm not going anywhere. You're not getting rid of me. I'm staying right where I am.
It's so incredible that you can do what you love, Al, and it must bring you so much joy too now that you've got grandchildren and everything like that to spend time.
I've always felt I was fortunate that when I quit my job at Manitoba Hydro at age 20 as a clerk, I felt like I didn't think of it then, but I realize now I retired at 20 years old. What do I want to do when I retire? I want to travel the world, make music, make people laugh, write silly songs, build crazy gadgets.
Right.
I think that's fantastic. I'm a pretty lucky guy.
Hooray
for me.
Hooray.
Hooray
Applause.
for me.
Applause for Al. Well, we thank you so much, Al, and we want you to continue to make us laugh. We'll still laugh at the clapper, and we'll still laugh at the pole flower and the zucchini.
And the wiggling bow tie.
Amazing. Amazing. We'll let Al Simmons have the last laugh. Let's take a look at a little video.
Now I collect rocks. I collect rocks. I put them in a bag. I put them in a I collect rocks.
Don't go away. After the break, it's Snack in a Movie with Rebecca Gibson. And let's just say she brings the most yummiest snack yet.